I'm Sirisha. Even I'm writing CMI final. I thought while studying I can also explain you, because some people might be working, so it will be very difficult for them to study while working. When I was working, so I know the pain of how it works. Then actually I want to explain you about company law. So while analyzing the previous papers, I got to know that many of the chapter comes from, many of the questions come from CA practice manual. Every time they release CA practice manual, from that many questions comes. I think around 60 to 70%. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but maximum it will come like 60 marks will come from CA practice manual. So I have downloaded the CA practice manual from CA website. So please do download that CA practice manual, because it's very really useful. Okay, so let me explain you what I have studied. The first chapter I want to start with is declaration and the payment of dividend. Okay, so the first question is like, when to pay dividend. So when a company earns a profit, it transfers a certain percentage of profits towards the reserves. Okay, after transferring the amount of certain percentage of profits towards the reserve, the balance amount can be utilized for the declaration of the dividend. So you should remember, the first point is, after transferring a certain percentage of profits towards the reserve, the balance amount can be used for the declaration of the dividend. Okay, but how much amount of profit can to be transferred? There's no restriction to, like, how much percentage. You can just transfer how much the company feels. Company how much it feels, it can transfer that much amount of profits towards the reserve, and the balance can be used for the declaration of the dividend. This is given in section 123 subsection 1. So it will be very impressive if you code the section. So just I'm telling you, it's like section 123 subsection 1 of Companies Act 2013. So in Companies Act 2013, in section 123 subsection 1 of Companies Act 2013 says that after transferring a certain percentage of the profits towards the reserve, the balance amount can be used for the declaration of the dividend. The first is clear. The second one is, if at all the company doesn't earn profit during the year, or there is an inadequacy of profit, then whether we can declare the dividend? Of course, yes, we can declare the dividend, but 4 conditions to be fulfilled. Okay, the first condition is, the rate of the dividend declared should not exceed the average rate of the dividend declared during the past 3 years immediately preceding the financial year. Like suppose this current year is 2016, that means 2013, 14, 15, how much are the average of the rate of the percentage declared in 2013, 2014 and 2015? It should not exceed. Okay, and suppose in rate of in 2013 it has declared 10%, in 2014 it has declared 15%, in 2015 it has declared 20%. The average rate, it comes up to 15%, right? So in 2016 also, in case there is an inadequacy of profit or no profit in this 2016, then it have to declare it from the surplus. No, so the rate of the dividend should not exceed 15%. Okay, the first condition is fulfilled. And then amount drawn out of the surplus, the amount drawn out of the surplus should not exceed 1/10 of the sum of the paid up capital and the free reserves. So the amount drawn from the surplus for declaring the dividend should not exceed 1/10 of the sum of the paid up capital and the free reserves of the company. Okay, the second condition is also should be fulfilled. Okay, the third condition is that the amount drawn out of the surplus first utilized to set off the losses incurred during this financial year. So the amount has been drawn of the surplus. So before declaring the dividend, you should that should be utilized for the setting of the losses during the financial year. Okay, so that amount you have drawn, okay, from surplus for declaring the dividend, that from that amount you have to utilize it for the setting of the losses incurred during the financial year. And then the fourth condition is, the balance of the reserve should not fall below 15% of the paid up capital. The balance we have drawn it from the surplus, the balance of the reserves which is left out should not fall below 15% of the paid up capital. Okay guys, this is given in the rule 3 of the company's declaration and the payment of dividend. Okay, 2014. So the first one is we already got to know that when the dividend we have to pay dividend. The second one, if there is no dividend, how to pay dividend. Then third one is that if at all the company has declared the dividend but it didn't pay the dividend within the prescribed time limit, is there any legal action taken towards the company? Yes. There is some in section 127 it says that if you have declared the dividend but you haven't paid dividend within 30 days, please remember guys, there is a limit, like within 30 days if you haven't paid the dividend or even you haven't posted and even the warrant has not been posted, then every directors who is being a part of this default shall be liable. The liable for an imprisonment which may extend to 2 years. You know, there's an imprisonment also, and then there's also a fine, like fine of rupees 1000 every day till the default continues. You know, like every directors, if he is not a part of this default, he is not liable. Okay, but every director who is a part of this default shall be liable for imprisonment which may extend to 2 years and a fine of rupees 1000 every day till the default continues. Okay, and the company has to pay a simple interest of 18% till the default continues. First, the directors is liable for that for not payment of the dividend, and the second one is company is even liable for not paying of the dividend. Okay, the company is liable for simple interest of 18% till the default continues. Okay, if suppose there is some dues from the shareholders, okay, then the company can adjust the amount which has been declared for the dividend for from the particular shareholder, because he has already had dues. So the company can adjust from the dividend declared. Okay,